Good morning. We're outside in our somewhat Ruth Stout garden. I'm not sure how it's going to work because we're having some failures already. We failed to take into account that this needs to really be started earlier than what we started it. One of the things we've noticed is we are getting some grass patches down here, but this is uncovered. We're going to be working this later today. Davy's potatoes are absolutely thriving in this. I just can't tell you how well they're doing. We're gonna take a look, and you'll notice we have weeds on the outside of our grass and hay, but his plants are doing phenomenal. He literally just threw them on top of the ground and threw the straw right over them. We're really surprised. He's got 10 potatoes in this bed, and then he's got 2 more over here. This is what it looks like so far, and so far it's doing awesome. Davy's actually going to be Davy's actually going to be hilling them today, which means he's just going to be putting more straw on top, and we'll get to it. All right, so we're going to give you a little tour of the garden and what we are finding to be successes and failures. Right now, I uncovered a patch to see actually how it's doing underneath, and we're actually getting a lot of weeds in there versus not having weeds. So this is what we're looking at. We have cabbage right along here. This is really an experimental garden this year to see how we're gonna do. We have parsley here, and as you can see, we've got a cross between weeds and parsley coming up. We have peas. The peas are actually doing pretty good right here. Asparagus bush. We actually need to come, and I actually need to cut this down and get all the weeds out of here. This is Creeping Charlie. It's not doing all that well. All right, let's go back over here. We have these little flags to indicate what we have in the garden. The white represents the walkways. So I'm gonna walk through, and oh, we had some failure over here. We had a little flag come down, but we're actually getting beets. Oh my goodness. You see the red in the beets? Oh my gosh, they're coming up. Oh, yay. All right, I only see a couple, so we got some more over here. We'll have to take care of those a little later this afternoon. All right, we're back in our tomato area. This is definitely not working out as Ruth Stout. What we've done is taken and pulled the hay back and actually planted in the ground, and we've taken and tried to cover as much of the tomato plant on the bottom as possible. Here it is. We have several different varieties of tomatoes. None particularly are heirloom. We want to see how this works this year, so we know what we can plant and what we don't want to plant. We're coming up to our cucumbers and our pole beans. And as you can see, our cucumbers are actually coming up, and so are our pole beans. Summer squash. This is the yellow squash, and we've actually got, I see one right here. We actually planted 4 in this area, and hopefully something will come up. This is our zucchini, and we do have 1 zucchini here, 1 zucchini there. Other than that, I planted 4 here, and this is all that's showing up was the 2. This is our peppers. We have basically a variety of hot peppers for salsa, cowboy candy. Hopefully they turn out really well. Our watermelon patch, which is a mess, but I'm gonna have to thin this out because somehow we managed to get a few more seeds in there than what's normal. But our watermelon is coming up. And then we have cantaloupe. Oh my goodness, we have cantaloupe. We have cantaloupe coming up everywhere. Same thing with the watermelon. All this will be, since the leaves are coming up, we will cover this, the watermelon, the cantaloupe, we will cover it with more hay. And then we do have another path right here. Our acorn squash. Oh my gosh, we're getting, oh my gosh, look at that. That one's huge. Wow, so we got 1, 2, bunch here, more here. We even have one down here. Good gracious. So we will cover those up a little more today with hay. Then we have green onions, which, oh my gosh, I see 1 green onion right there. Some of this we're gonna have to pull back because I just don't feel that it's beneficial for what we're doing right now. I see 1 green onion and that's it. All right, now we have a salad mix right here. And as for Ruth Stout and salad mix, I'm not sure if this is a great way to do your salad, but we've got a few pieces of lettuce coming up. And that's it. Yep. So I think all in all right now, our Ruth Stout garden is in the beginning stages. We're still learning. This is a new process for us. And hopefully what we learn this year will benefit us next year. Oh my gosh, okay, so our carrots are coming through. Our carrots are actually coming through. Oh, look at this. I don't know if you can see that little thing, but that's a carrot.
You got more right here.
Oh, don't uncover it. Oh, look, can you see it? Green. Oh yeah, okay. Carrots.
You can cover them back up.
And if you'll notice, the ground is still moist. That is awesome. We're now walking up to Davy's pride and joy, our peach tree. It is producing like crazy this year. I cannot believe how many peaches are on this thing. This is 1 cluster on 1 branch. I think what we need to do is actually thin out some of these smaller ones and this grouping. But this tree this year is completely loaded down with peaches. This tree right here, what a disappointment. This is a cherry tree. And it's actually very disappointing because it has absolutely no fruit. It did produce beautiful little flowers, but that's it. Nothing since. Then we have a plum tree over here. And
it's got fruit all over it.
Davey, where's the plums? Oh my goodness, it does. It has plums everywhere. Oh my gosh, look at these little plums. They're just every branch. You're right. Oh my goodness, look at this. You can see them going up the limb right here. Oh my gosh. Wow. What do you think, Dave?
I don't know if it's going to do anything. Our pear tree's not.
Oh,
Nothing on the pear tree.
another disappointment. A pear tree that it has not bore fruit in 5 years. Unbelievable. Well, I keep telling Davey, these two, the pear and the cherry, don't produce this year. I'm yanking them out. I want trees that produce.
Need to cut the tops.
Davey says we need to cut the tops. I just don't know. I want trees that produce fruit. So, I hope you liked our little tour this time, our update. And next week, we'll give you another update to see what our progress and failures are. All right, see you later. Bye.